kind of want to have a little bit of quiet, and because the rest of the family is still watching TV or whatever they're doing. But that's life. So, can I give him some food? Oh, Hi-Fi replies up today. He doesn't like it. But he still gives me 40 nanites. I don't have anything for him on this stone crystals. No, not after what he did yesterday. Gave me 3 nanites for a gold nugget. That's not really. I don't give away things. He wants creatures. That's something I scan a lot of, so. So, 2,500 nanites for the creatures I've been scanning. It's actually not bad. And just in case you don't know, this is where you can spend your Quicksilver, but it's also where you can collect your expedition rewards, even on your other saves. So whatever you have, you can take them. You can also get your Twitch drops, and you can spend your Quicksilver to buy different things. I actually never really looked at it. You can get a chair for your decorations, but you can also you can get things like this for your Starship Trails, Banner of the Blob. There's a lot of things you can get. You can actually get these so you look like these different things. There is even the food critic, Cronus. You can look like him when you play. And there's a lot of things you can get for your Quicksilver. You get the Quicksilver mainly by doing missions in the Nexus, which is here, and you would do this one and you get 400. These are actually meant to be done with other players, so you can do them alone as well. The only thing is when you start them, you can't abandon them. You have to finish it from you started. I missed a very good reward because I had to, well, I chose to go and get something on my freighter, and that actually took me out of the mission, so I lost it. So let's go and find a black hole and see if we get closer to the core. I don't know if we will.
Alert. Navigational data received.
So I'm experimenting right now. Might be a bad experiment. Yeah, I know there's a black hole. But I would like to go to the space station first, if you don't mind. It's going very slow here. That's the drag from the black hole, I believe. Take a tour of the premises, see what we can grab around here. Oh, that's a nice one. I like those. It's a little bit like the one I got myself. So I keep getting them, and I think it's because I don't bite, and it repeats it. Of course, not sure. So that's plus 50. That means we made around 100% profit on those. That is not bad. That is under, so I will not. I need to just check. Oh, it's the wrong door. That was door number 1. Let's check door number 2. I don't think there's anything interesting in here, but you never know. Ah, we can get some first aid. And that was it. Let's have a look. Sea Explorer, Sea Fighter, another Sea Fighter. Oh, the space shuttle. That almost got me. Eight. I need to say first, then I can ask for first aid. Ha! There's an auto traveler. Gifts. Traveler Oppo. Journey. Oh dear. Power mission equipment die. Missions? Trade missions? Oh. That was wrong. But it was not offensive, so... Oh, rate of... Yeah, well, why not? I like warp hypercores, but... That is a +2. Can't use the reward though, but... well...
Alert. Navigational data received.
Okay, actually, that's absolutely fine. So which one did we get coordinates for? It was the box. That's the wrong one. The one I want to start with. Oh dear. This might be one of those I will regret, but let's see how it goes. That one. The repository. seen one of them for quite a while.
Technology recharge.
No, it's not this one. It's an observatory. Predator.
Units received.
Warning.
Sentinel drones activated.
Jesus. Regretting a little bit I did this. So these codes is just oh, it's just that might or might not be useful. Well, what's in here else? Some other parts of this building, so let's have a look. There was not really something I can use. Wasn't any more doors that way. No. Been scanned from the outside by sentinels. Okay, there's a little bit of boxes. That's always interesting. At least there's something hopefully we can use. So
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
that's not what I'm looking for either. I'm actually kind of abandoning my own principles here, but to be honest, sometimes you have to do what you think is right. Something I'm a little bit curious about. So it added roughly 300,000 to that. That's not bad. These are expensive.
Units received.
Blueprints, there's nothing I don't have. There you can get a map which will show you to a ruined archaeology dig site. Actually not too keen on that on this planet. See, now in the beginning of the game, these don't want to talk to you. Now they give me, like on the space station. So it's actually quite good to get your standings up with the guilds. And if you do it early, then it's not a bad thing. So this is pure law.
Warning. Threat detected.
Let's go right. At least that we know about. The dirt is gone. So to find the resource depot. Not too keen walking too much. If I can avoid it. 500 that way.
Warning. Sentinel drone activated.
Yeah, I'm doing mole mode right now. So sometimes you can be lucky. That's sometimes I would buy some of these, well, not at the moment, but he's not interested in the things I have. Actually, I want to see that planet as well, and it looks very was not what I thought. So, at least there is not sentinels here, so there might be other hazards, but radioactive? Yeah. So, let's make sure it's filled up.
Technology recharge.
That's worms. Oh god. It's not one of them, is it? There's one over there.
Units received.
I have to do scanning here because
Units
it's
received.
one of those kind of planets. It might be infested with worms or something in that
Units received.
direction, so I wanna be warned if that's the case.
Units received.
Seems kind of fine. That was a knowledge stone, not a monolith in any way. Oh, there is bad weather on this planet. This is storm crystals. And then turn that way. It's weird, it showed me in this direction. Oh well. Not to argue, because now I've been warned. That is always a good thing. Oh dear, one of them. Okay, let me just scan them so I don't kill too much that I haven't scanned.
Units received. Units received.
Oh, what is... controls here. There's this. I have never managed to kill a worm or even scan it, so I would like to actually see if that's possible. Well, that's what we need to do. How far away is that? Half an hour. Is that on foot or? I don't know. How much did it take on my? It actually took quite a bit.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
It seems like there was this radioactive mist. It's a little bit odd, but it's very deceptive because you move around in it and you're protected, and then you realize your protection was almost gone. That's not very nice.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh well. How hard can that be? That is famous last words, isn't it? Two. The big one. Right there. Key number 1, key number 2, and key number 3. Doesn't tell me what I got, so partial of electrified remains. Okay. That sounds interesting. So, how bad is my protection? That was not the worst.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
The hot ones was gone again.
Recharge. Technology recharge.
Okay, I was out in very hot weather, so then we need a trade terminal, which is where? I'm actually just going to go for it without going out, because that storm hopefully disappears then.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Well, it takes a little bit longer doing it this way, but
Extreme radiation detected.
oh, getting there, getting there.
Extreme night radiation detected.
Thank you. A lot of bad radiations. I get it. So I might be growing myself a third leg or something like that, but why is this abandoned? Why on earth is this abandoned?
Alert. Navigational data received.
Is the environment so harsh that the gigs has decided to just leave everything? Or is it a glitch in the game? Oh, that's actually a good question. It's one of those, I can't answer it. I have seen abandoned train stations before, but not in populated systems. That's kind of weird. That is really weird. This is a train station, but oh well. Local trade center. Doesn't say abandoned or anything. let's go and hand them in. Remember to feel free to ask questions in chat or comments, or just say hello, that's fine. I do like people say hello when they come in and sit and watch. And if you are relatively new to the game, I might be able to give you some hints and tips and tricks. So feel free. So, black hole is calling. There's a fighter. It's only a sea, but it's one of those small, very fast ones. I kind of like them. Even though I'm personally into more the old-fashioned ones. I know I should go with a black hole, but I always have these in mind now that black hole is down there, somewhere there. So how close am I to the 5,200?
Navigational data received.
Yeah, I'm aware. I am actually in this system with a black hole. So I'm going for that first, if you don't mind. See how close I get, or if I get further away. That is never good to know. You can go both ways. Oh, I literally don't move anywhere. Oh, that's a battle.
Hostile ships approaching.
That's not really where I want to shoot at him. Where the fuck are they? Hello, Tony.
Hostile ships defeated.
Phew. That was a lot of getting around that freighter. That was a little bit horrible.
Alert. Navigational data received.
So I need to check. Oh, I'm gone 1500 closer, so that's actually good. So we're getting very close to the center of the galaxy. So we might actually be able to do the jump. Where is it? Where is it? Can't see there. That's on the other side, isn't it? So it's just unlocked freighters. And it's a C, so it's just going for the reward. C, A, shuttle. A, fighter. Actually, nice green color. I know someone who would love a green fighter. So, where is he? He's here. And, oh, we took... Oh, we shouldn't have helped him then. So we get a little bit of rewards, and they're actually quite okay. And among others, a cargo bulkhead for our own freighter, and that's actually very good. So find the space station. keep it close by. Those cargo pods floating in the air, you can shoot them and get the cargo, however, you will be regarded as a pirate if you do. And it will release the Sentinel destroyers. A friend of mine did that. I did that. I will admit it was me. I thought they were just floating around, and that's nice, I can use that. And yeah. Is there a glitch or something? That was odd. Oh, expensive iron loot. I have a dog running around like there's no freaking tomorrow. So, 2 coffee, please. I think I'll take the warriors. So, what's behind door number 2? A workshop. There's normally a little bit of stuff. Just a little bit. Still think it's a shame you can't steal the chairs. So you could put them in your base. Instead of you have to use resources for them. There's another traveler. Jesus. So Viking station, so we need to go into this room as well. That's a first aid. Do we need that? I don't know. stars. Okay. Planetary chart. Okay. Thank you. He says exactly the same. So if I say stars to him, then I will get exactly the same. Snow. He didn't like blood. I had a feeling. Actually, I want to find him because it's a +2 one. Service data. Oh, not bad. I'll take that as well. Then I don't have to dig it up. That is... It's not a bad thing, to be honest. So let's go and find that guy. If we can. Last time I tried that, the game crashed, so... There's a lot of ships around here. Yes, on that planet. It's a barrel. The question is what he asked for, because that's always the trick. The C-class weapon. I'll take the nanites first, because I have realized that these you have to do them relatively quick.
Alert. Navigational data received.
So you can always play around afterwards. It would be a trading post. Normally it is. Oh, I can't see. This is the right one. It is. Sometimes there's several next to each other, so what's on this planet? Big change in temperature, yeah. I noticed that. It was a little bit funny on some of the other trace stations. There was two bulks of canisters next to each other. That's I never seen that before, and then it was twice like that. But then again, things are not always the same. So I wanna go down somewhere and do some scannings before we go back. Don't know what that is, but it's mine now. Good, because it can fuel my ship. This is again one of these things, and if you come across it, pick it up. Because it can literally save your ass sometimes.
Technology recharge.
Yes, you can fly on it.
Incoming storm.
Okay. I will fly over to the curious deposit and then wait until the storm is over. This is one of those things which takes a little bit of time to finish it up. And I don't want to be fried totally. 6 degrees is not only bad, but it's not great either. While we wait for that, and I will take a short bathroom break, and then I'll be back. Stay with me. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. No, yeah. Come. Come on. Come in. I'm not closing the door. Come over here. Come. Lay down. Come. And lay down. So I'm back again. Sorry for that. Just had a little dog who needed a little bit of attention as well. So, runaway mode. That is really, oh, damn. That's something I actually should check before I start these, because they tend to run downhill. And where did it go? Oh, we got it. Don't do as I did at one point. I actually got them all to roll, and it was really a very steep mountain, and they spread out over a very large area. It took me forever to collect them, but I would say it's normally worth it. More. Where are they? Oh no, don't run. So I got they went to the freight, of course. 8,000. That's 1,600 nanites. That's not half bad. So what else is there here? Sodium, buried cash, language stones, buried technology. Unknown building. Something I don't know what is.
Units received.
Do you want one of these as well? You want one of those? Yeah. Should we pop one see what that building is? What is it called?
Units received.
Would you like another?
Units received.
So let's go and look at that building. See what that is. If it's something interesting. Where was it? It is a monolith. It's Beatles. The Beatles has arrived.
Units received. Units received.
I do not hope I ever meet beetles of that size. To be honest, they are a little bit too big for my taste. So I check the language because I don't want to go and dig up more right now. So let's go and head in the not go fly and then the mission. see what if there's anything else. What you're telling me. You're sitting staring at the back. Have to feed the dog. She is so well behaved. She's sitting staring at the back, not saying anything, not doing anything. So, let's see how close we are to the core. Need to look at that first. Cargo drop. I think there's any more than that. So to there. Unguto, that looks like it's the last one. So again, we're coming into systems which is already discovered by other players. And that's always a sign that we are getting very close to the center. So yeah, we are there. So we have to do a little bit of preparation. Not with this, but that is preparation for something else. So I don't go through the core in this ship. So we need to land on the planet and change ship. I also changed the multi-tool because that would be damaged as well. Unfortunately my exosuit will be damaged, but I can't do anything about that. That is how it is. That door. So he asked for organic material. That the only one of those two which is organic is carbon, not ferrite. So yeah, wiring looms are relatively cheap.
Units received.
One more. Now they end on the floor. You had enough. So lovely. I have a dog which is not food fixated, so if she had enough to eat, she would just leave it till later. She has a horrible habit of borrowing it though, but that's sometimes whatever is close by. And she has even buried her dinner under her dry food. How many years I want to? You're giving your dog wet and dry food. Yes, we do. Another box of nothing found. So I already took that. There's two fighters, an A and a B. And we just need a B and an A. And we have a pop group. Is that a B then? No. A, B, C. shell is a little bit too personal because that is the coax. They are a shell. Save. Why? Why did I get why? Please tell me why. Oh dear. Discoveries must be technology. So there is nothing interesting. Mind control device. That's for our frigates. There's no traffic here. That one. So, time has come. I won't know. I will do it a little bit differently.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
The frosty weather makes me go the wrong one. Oh, fuck. unedited. What happens when you ignore the weather? And me, please. Oh. Fucking hell.
Technology recharge.
Ooh. So those kind of storms can really chuck you up in the air, blow you around. And think about what happens if you are on a planet with mountains, for instance. This is the coldest temperature I have encountered so far. So it's a new record. That's one I really didn't actually try to beat. So I'm glad we don't get those temperatures where I live. I don't mind cold weather when you kind of dress for it. Go out, you know it's cold. So engage mole mode is always a good option to bad weather and situations like that. I think I called a weird ship, by the way, but
Extreme night temperature detected.
that's one of my ships. Just going to look at those haulers, 2Ps. What was that called? A shuttle. That is not really what I wanted. Remember if I have repaired it from last time, but actually something I should do every time I enter the call.
Units received.
Look. Why doesn't have it the solar? Or something not entirely right there.
Units received.
Almost all my ships on this planet here. It doesn't have the solar either. Well, this is as good as it gets. That is full. I don't have too much on this, so then the other way. Oh, I think that was the one I used last time. Okay, let's go and jump through the center of the galaxy. Oh, it cannot go in one jump. Damn. something about that. So this is me not being prepped properly, because the one I actually used last time was the one I scrapped. These two solar I have now, I actually got them from Twitch. From the Twitch drops. So what's the wrong one? That one is the right.
Technology is stalled.
Is that enough? Is that enough? That should be enough. That should be enough. If it's not, traveler station. Not that I expect anything to go wrong, but things I don't really need to have on me. So yeah, we are prepared. I just have to try this on this one. Rather potent. Lower heat. I might not have paid attention, so okay, this is a little bit annoying because I can actually, don't you do that to me. Five of them.
Technology recharge.
Don't do that. Come on. There we go. Goodbye, Hesperius Dimension, and hello to, well, whatever comes at the next one. Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day. We have turned into the 17th, so and it would have been my grandmother's 106th birthday if she was still alive. So all my life I've been celebrating St. Patrick's Day without even knowing what it was at that time. It wasn't until I came to Britain I actually realized what it was. Okay, someone turned out the light. So, welcome to the Hyades Galaxy. I think it might be called after an old Greek god. And I hope this is not a indication on how this galaxy is. And it's going to be a lot of rough things, but we will have to see.
Commencing system suit initialization.
So, the ship is not healthy, my exosuit is not healthy, but my multi-tool is. So, this is a very nasty planet, of course. So, actually, that is one of the pleasures of having multiple planes. Target aligned for what? I actually don't have any interest in that. Ancient data structure. What on earth is that? What a cute little one.
Units received.
Looks like a mini cake. Oh, don't say that loud. They might be very annoyed with you. So, repair time.
Technology prepared. Component prepared.
Neat. I have a feeling I need more of them.
Component prepared. Technology prepared. Component prepared. Technology prepared. Component prepared. Technology prepared. Component prepared.
So this is the worst part of going through.
Component prepared.
I have to wait a little bit.
Component prepared.
Pugnium is on my freighter, so
Technology prepared. Component prepared. Technology prepared. Component prepared. Technology prepared. Component prepared.
well, pretty much
Technology
prepared for these kind of things. I didn't think about Pugnium, but of course when I have technology which comes from the Sentinels, then
prepared. Technology prepared.
that is of course.
Prepared. Technology prepared. Component 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 prepared. Technology prepared.
So theoretically I will have to
Technology prepared.
um,
Component
refill my stocks, but that comes
component
very often quite okay.
component prepared. Technology prepared. Component prepared. Component prepared. Technology prepared. Component prepared. Technology prepared. Component prepared. Technology prepared. Component prepared.
Oh, it's very expensive in wiring looms, so luckily I have bought them up in bulk,
Prepared.
relatively cheap.
Technology prepared. Component prepared. Technology prepared. Component prepared. Technology prepared. Component prepared.
But think about it,
Technology prepared.
if you were to pay premium rate for them just to get back to being repaired, and that's one of the things which I know is quite good with my way of playing, is that I stock, I hoard as much as I can.
Technology prepared.
And
Prepared. Component prepared. Technology prepared. Component prepared.
that do that I have now almost repaired everything. I have nothing broken here. I need some pugnium to some of these, but it's not like I'm going to die or anything because of what I don't have. So I could have put pugnium out here, but I didn't. So yeah, that's another thing I'm not really interested in, to be honest. I'm a little bit confused. That's the one which it wants to find. So let's go and have a look at that. Should be able to survive. No. That's what I'm looking for. No. That is the shelter. Okay. Not going up there. Oh, there's a home tool. Okay. So, is that what I'm looking for? A solar. That's mine. So I'm a little bit, well, I can as well repair it because I have the things, then it's done. Then it's kind of ready for next time. I don't have any emerald on me now. But that's fine. It will appear on my freighter anyway, so that's the only thing I couldn't repair. And that's absolutely fine. So that is fine now. And I just want to make sure that this is the primary. came from, but where's the other one folder? So that's interesting, but what's more interesting is actually got what I need to repair these.
Repaired. Technology repaired.
Not enough. I'm not going to do that now. I think I hit a freighter. Ugh. Oh, hello. I hope you enjoy your holiday. I envy you a little bit. I was out in well, some bad weather, and it's been quite cold and wet here. So I would say have one on me, because I think your weather there is much better than here. Yeah, but I mean, it's Britain. Yeah, I'm missing our little conversation. So, but I hope you enjoy it. I wish I was in a good warm place with nice beaches, hotel, good food and drinks. That would not be bad. I could do with that, but it's a little bit out in the future until I can take some holiday. So, yeah, well, that's kind of how it is. Yeah, it's a stupid time for America and Caribbean, I know. But I always say you should not be sitting on Twitch on your holiday. There's nothing overly interesting going on, I would say. I just used a lot of wiring looms. I went through to the next galaxy, so that's the most exciting that has happened. I actually had some quite boring game nights where nothing much happened, so I decided to take a couple of shortcuts to get into the next galaxy. Well, I do like to hear from you guys sometimes. It's been a little bit quiet, but I hope that, well, I did, yeah, and I even got some cheaper the day before yesterday. I found them to under 40k a piece. So I emptied that space station for them. Oh, by the way, I have changed my schedule, so I'm not on Saturdays anymore, but I'm on. Well, I'm on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday now. It's more, I promised my family to have an evening where they don't work, so that would be Saturday. Otherwise, they don't see me. They don't know if I'm. Yeah. No, they didn't always know if I was dead or alive, even though they claim they can hear me talk all the time. But then you get the pleasure of me 5 days a week instead. Yeah. Well, I mean, I really enjoy playing, and uh, well, I must admit I do miss sometimes to sit and play network games with my kids, because it's different games, and it's good fun sometimes just to relax and do something else. But that's the thing, when you end up and retire and all that stuff, then you get more time on your hand, you think, but that's not always the truth. Well, are you just then sitting on your laptop or your phone or iPad, something like that?
Units received.
I'm one of those people who always have a laptop with me when I travel, because you never know. Oh, there is a funny story with this T-shirt. I used to play quite a lot of World of Tanks, and I had been sitting playing. I think it was a Saturday afternoon or something like that. Actually playing with my son, and I killed someone in another tank, and his dad came on and wrote to me afterwards. I could not be a noob killer like that. It was a 8-year-old kid, and I should not kill him. I had no clue what the other players are, so I was just playing, and he was very furious. But that noob killer, my son actually found the T-shirt and bought it because he thought that would fit to that event. So yeah, but some parents are very protective of their kids, but they don't always understand that online games is a very not at all, and you don't have any information about the other players anyway, so yeah, but he has a great sense of humor, so that absolutely fits with things like that. Oh, so I'm actually at the cleaning up stage now. So it's been well, a little bit long week for me, but that's I actually have enjoyed it, playing those that day more. That's I just have to get used to being on every day for 5 days. It's almost like work. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I don't mind sitting and chit-chatting, but it's my dog has arrived and telling me, aren't we walking tonight? I normally take her out just to get some fresh air, and she comes around and see, what are you doing? Are you still sitting there talking, playing computer? But it's been a interesting couple of days, so I'm sitting here jumping around very rapidly, cleaning up, because otherwise I will admit that I can't find head or tails in it if I don't. What did I take there? I normally have something there. Huh. Well, I have to check the returned frigates. So I'm not leaving yet. I realized when I play every day, they don't always come back to the start, so I'm actually moved to the end doing, well, I take what's back at the start, and then the rest I kind of do at the end and send them off again and hope the best. So tonight it will not be a problem, but they will be back to next time. So what's the temperature on Barbados this time of year? 30 degrees Celsius or something like that? That one's still out. When is that back? "31 minutes. So it's only 4 I can send out. Yeah, that sounds really, well, at that temperature it's absolutely lovely. I envy you a little bit. I actually always wanted to see the Barbados. That's always been one of the places. Yeah, in end of April, my daughter and I are going to Paris. We always travel two and two because of the dog. We don't want to put, well, the dog and the cat. We don't want to put them in kennel. So we go two and two, and we are having a week in Paris. You know, springtime in Paris should be quite nice, hopefully. So that's my next one, and then I don't know, because we are seriously planning of moving up north, and depending how quick we can find something and how quick it actually settles out. There's always a lot of things to do in a new house. So that's the plans just for now, and then we'll see what we actually end up doing. Yeah, I have been to Paris in May at one point, and that was actually very nice. I actually find many places in Europe mainland. Yeah, you said that. And that we have done that in the past as well, but we have a dog which needs to be walked 3 times a day. It's a border collie. She need her exercise as much as she can get. So that would be a little bit harsh on anyone, and we tried to have it. One of the first holidays we had after we got her, she was with one of my friends, and they live lovely at the countryside, but we felt it was wrong. And that was a little bit of a shame. Well, I'm sure she had a great time, but we didn't really. It was more us suffering than her. I can actually do that. One combat, one exploration, one support, one industrial. I don't have any trade. Something with high trade. 13. Ah, that fits. Okay, all sent out. But we kind of found out that it was much more relaxed, and we knew someone was home with the animals, and the two going. It's actually easier sometimes to only be two when we're traveling, because being three is sometimes three people agreeing on doing something can be a little bit more difficult than two. So yeah, but it's actually quite good that way. And it kind of opened up for some new destinations as well. Because there's always some places someone don't want to go and the others want, so it can be adapted much more into that kind of holidays. So why is that there? Up. That was not what I wanted to do, but never mind, I did it anyway. Yeah. We went to Crete. Well, we were there when the Queen died, so we can say exactly when it was. That was a very lovely place. I was kind of surprised, because I've never been a big lover of Greek islands, but that was wrong what I did. But that was really nice. I can recommend that. The only thing is, we unfortunately stayed in an area which was very British. Nothing really. I seldom. I have a little bit, but I mainly have used them to get the standing up with them. Yeah, I get them, and I'm sitting on a couple of stacks of them just in case, but they're only really useful for getting standing up. Yeah. And stay away from those British package holiday resorts, because that's not really my cup of tea. I don't go to Greece to have fish and chips. Sorry. That's not really where I wanna spend my time. I like local food. I like local people. Yeah, I mean it's such a shame. I mean, if you wanna go have, I use fish and chips because I actually don't mind fish and chips, but it was just one thing which was on the menu everywhere, and I actually wanted to have Greek food. We managed to find Greek restaurants, which was a little bit off the main place. But I mean, if you want to have British food, why don't you go to Scarborough or Blackpool or one of those places? I mean, there's a beach, there's all those things. Yeah, and that sounds absolutely excellent. I would love that. I would really love that. I always had thoughts about going somewhere where there's no other tourists. For instance, a small island in Oceania, something like that, where there's absolutely no tourists. That would be one of the great things I could do. Yeah, but you can't really compare it because the produce you get is freshly grown, and it's not, sorry to say it, but it's not the crap you get in the supermarket. I sometimes get so disappointed. You buy something and you look forward to it, and it doesn't have any taste because it's been picked too early and then it's been transported across the globe. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. So I'll sit and do my refining on stream today, so we can keep chit-chatting for a bit. I normally do this off stream because it's rather boring to sit and watch, but I have to have my daily nanite in flux. Dominica, yeah. I know Dominion Republic has turned into the new Canary Islands, pretty much. It's hotels and hotels and hotels and tourists. But there is still some unspoiled islands which could be interesting. I would actually like to go to St. Martin, but that's more because of the airport there. I think that could be interesting. I have something with flying. That's yeah. I hope that we down the line can get 1 or 2 holidays a year which has some really substance. So it's not just a week in Spain or Greece, but something interesting. I have unfortunately some very expensive ones in mind, but we went to Japan. What is it now? 5 years ago, something like that. And the kids were a little bit reluctant. They didn't really know what they could expect from it. And the thing is, I had been out there working, so I had tried it, and I was absolutely amazed with the Japanese culture. Ah, are you a couple of Scorpios? My daughter is, so not that I normally go up much in astrology, but because of her I know November is Scorpio, and my mother was as well. Yeah, there's I'm one of those who grown up. Well, I was a kid in the '60s and a teenager in the '70s, and it seemed like in the '70s everyone started, oh, what's your star sign and all that crap. People were trying to match each other on what fitted together and what didn't fit together, and I have had many cheap laughs from that. So the daily nanite I found a curious deposit on the planet, so I got nearly 8,000 in one lump. Yeah. So you have experienced the '70s as well when it exploded. I remember I must have been 13, 14 years old, so early '70s, and my parents had they had a were a group of friends or colleagues and all that. Yeah, they do. That's why all that crap is important to recycle. Well, my parents had a party, some fancy thing, and again, it was in the 70s. Everything was so pretentious with all these new foods and stuff like that. And I remember listening to the adults at that point sitting talking about astrology like it was science, and I was thinking, how can you be double my age or even more and sit and say things like that? I always had a scientific mind. Yeah, it's not the only thing which makes nanites, but when you're back, I can give you a demonstration on some of the things what can become nanites. I actually was thinking about cutting a little video with those kind of things, because I think many people don't actually know what they can get out of these things. No, no, no. No, it's a little bit funny. I I have an older son which still lives in Denmark, and him and his wife had bought a house, and they invited us over for Christmas. What's that? 5, 6 years ago. No, 4 years ago. And they had invited the friends of the family, and my daughter-in-law's mother had some friends of hers along as well. So we were quite a amount of people. And there was this couple which believed well, they were into alternative healing methods. And I mean, in my book, you might as well go to a African voodoo witch doctor somewhere, and the result would be better. At least they know something about alternative herbs and stuff like that, like old women tales, which is not always tales. Wait a minute, voodoo is where you are now. That's in that area of the world. Yeah. But the funny thing is, they had a dog, and my daughter used to be dead scared of dogs, because when she was a young child, she was bitten by a German Shepherd, and that has earlier scarred her. And it wasn't until we got a dog ourselves where she actually found out that your own dog is something completely different. But they had a dog, and it barked or something, and Sarah got scared, and they started psychoanalyzing her and say, oh, that's a symptom of something completely different, and it was absolutely rubbish. I have studied psychology, so I know quite a bit about that, and that was so far out. So, yeah. If I had said it was pure stupidity, then I would still have been too nice. When I'm sitting doing this, I'm always a little bit scared that the program crashes or something, because it has done, and I have lost all my nanites. So I do take them sometimes, just to make sure. I found 7,000 in one location. So most was from one location. A couple of hundreds has been hoarding up. The thing is, I put all that waste aside. Yeah, it was just below 8,000. So as I said when I found it, that's 1,600 nanites in one go. That's actually very nice. Not that I need them, because I have more than I actually can use now. But it's the same with money. Yeah, it's going to be fun, because I got another follower who is in the same range as you and I, so we can have some funny discussions when we're all on. He was actually older than me, so not much, but a little bit. Yeah. Now I'm sure we will be Team Mole. I took a mission earlier today, and I was actually thinking of you, because the reward was very, very nice, and I thought, okay, I'll do it, and I had to. I had to raid a depot, and it was on a planet with aggressive sentinels. So even before I started, I went into mole mode because they kept attacking me, and I was really thinking about some of the talk about that we had. So yeah, I'm endorsing mole mode. That is absolutely brilliant. I actually think I want a T-shirt with Mole Team on. That must be possible. Yeah, mole mode masters. Yeah, then we have to find out who of us is the Grandmaster. So what's the main drink on Barbados? Is that rum like many of the other islands in that area? I could imagine, because most of it comes from the sugar cane, so canes which that was one thing I loved. If I drink alcohol, it's normally rum. So and when we went to Cuba, and I must admit that was kind of heaven, because you would get very old fine. Yeah. But it should be very easy to grow and make, so well, I probably would. Nice weather and rum. What more can you ask for? Well, the standard question I always ask, how's the internet? Yeah, I've seen that around. I actually bought that in Spain once, because we had a little bit fun about the gay part. So we were curious, and you know, buying booze in the Canary Islands is relatively cheap compared with other places. So it was one of the one we tried, but I must admit, all the Cuban rum I had, that was absolutely brilliant. And the holiday was all inclusive, and that was all we could get. Yeah. I mean, nowadays we would never take a hotel without free Wi-Fi anyway, because otherwise you pay a fortune if you have to have your phones on roaming all the time now. It's not cheap anymore. So it's good to upload pictures and videos at the hotel, or in your situation in an apartment, to have a proper connection. So And one more. Oh. Well, yeah, I could imagine. We used to be with Tree for many, many years, but living here in Reading, where we live, there's absolutely no phone signal, and that is so annoying. And we actually complained to Tree that we couldn't get mobile signal in the middle of a town. That's not right. Oh, no worries. No worries. I'm actually happy to chit chat. There was another of my viewers which felt a little bit bad because we started talking about something which had nothing to do with the game, and I said it's absolutely fine. I don't think we should limit ourselves to that. If you want to talk about something, I'm happy to put my penny into it. I mean, it doesn't have to be so strict all the time. Of course, if you have a question, then I'm happy to answer that as well. Well, as I normally say, as long as it doesn't bother you while I'm sitting playing, then yeah. Now we used to be very, very happy with Tree, and we all three had it. So, but we had so many discussions with them here, and then we were up for renewal. We said no, we're going to find something else, and they tried to keep us, but we went and got a quite good deal with Sky, because we also have Sky Internet, and that all ended up in one package, and that's actually been very, very good. The only thing Tree had which was good was they had free roaming in Europe before Brexit. I actually don't know what has happened there, but well. Sky is actually okay in Europe because they only charge you £2 a day for using roaming, so it's not so bad. So we normally have at least one phone with roaming on, so we can use maps and stuff. Yeah, well, I have no complaints about Sky either. It's been good, and we have a signal here where we live. Yeah, I said that, and then I don't have a signal. Oh. Rumors is there is a broken I remember what Tree charged for roaming in Japan, and we decided we are not doing that because that would have, I think it was £25 a day. But I might remember wrong, but we decided we're not going to spend that because we're not on holiday to use our phones that much. And the thing is, in Japan, they have free Wi-Fi almost everywhere. So you actually didn't need it. They even have places on the street, like a lamppost, and you could stand there and receive Wi-Fi, so you could check your map. That's how it was. Ah, well. Well, it's a little bit sad how dependent on your phone we have become, because it is so much. Um, we can't go anywhere without having our phones charged, and even have a battery pack with us just in case. Yeah, I do, but it's sometimes hit and miss, because sometimes it has disappeared, or other times there is some sort of glitch where I then had a lot more than I actually started with, and I'm saying, what the? But no, normally, what I do is, if I have a big, long thing to do, then I put it on and walk the dog, and then when I come back, then it's normally done. There's always things to sit and do after the stream anyway, because well, sometimes I try to upload to YouTube, but I've had some problems uploading lately. I don't know why. It's gone total haywire. But I think that they have been fiddling with our distribution boxes here. I think they are upgrading at the moment, BT, so there might be some issues there. Yeah, no, that's normally fine. That's normally fine. Um, I have sometimes, when I started the game, because I didn't do it the evening before, and then I chuck it in and do all this stuff and go away and play, and then I come back and didn't remember I had put it on, and I opened it to do the end of stream once, and I said, oh. I can, I don't know, do you know the refiner glitch? Okay, I'm going to show you something. Some people call it a cheat, but I mean, a cheat is something which exploit the game. This exploit the game, but as it's a single player game, the only one you exploit is yourself. So I'll need to go to a base. I'll take my normal base. In the old days you could do it on the freighter as well, but I don't know if you still can place refiners loosely on, because everything seems to be in rooms now. So we need some light. So we need some portable refiners. And what you do is you place them on top of each other. I need to like this. I've seen some do it with 3, but I know it works with 2. Then you put something in you wanna refine. Yeah, you don't want to refine it, but let's say I put some chromatic metal in. I close it, then I go to the other one. I take it out. Ah! Now it doesn't work. Why? Maybe I haven't placed them good enough. I might not have placed them good enough, so bear with me. I haven't done this for a long time. Maybe they have fixed it. Maybe they have fixed it. Hit my that was my sodium, so but the thing is, you're supposed to be able to put it in then take it out of the other one, and it should double it, but it doesn't seem to work. So let me try to place a third one, because I saw one the other day on a video actually look into whether it still worked, and he said it did. But I actually stopped doing it because I found it a little bit boring. Yeah, but if it doesn't work anymore, then
Technology recharge.
I don't know if you need to have it charged.
Technology
If that makes any difference.
Technology recharge.
Maybe they finally have fixed it. I thought I was going to show you something here. I will look and see if I'm doing something wrong. I might. As I said, I haven't used that for quite a long time because I actually found it turned too easy. And it's not like you actually need resources. Of course there is some which is rare than others, but as a hoarder you can get whatever you want, really. But I'll check if it doesn't work anymore, because if it still works, then I might be doing something wrong. As I said, I haven't done it for quite a long time. But it used to be that if you put them on top of each other, then you put them in one of them and went to the other one and took out of both of them. Well, I would say a true hoarder, right? Then you would collect indium because it gives more chromatic metal than any of the others. And I mean, I have hoarded. And I'm not even trying to do it. I mean, it just comes so naturally. 2 indium to 4, but there is a little trick. So let me show this in another way. So if you do it like this, then you get 2 out of it, right? That's not a good idea. But if you do it like this, you get 4. Yeah, but it's fine. So indium gives 2 give 4. And emerald and cadmium, let's take that over as well. But the thing is, the better chromatic, no, the better of the original you get. So this one gives 3. That's actually, oh, that's activated. That was what I was going to show. Activated indium. 1 gives 4. So that's the best one. So you just have to rate a blue sun system and see if you can get activated, and then you're golden. Hey, now I have to clean up again. Yeah, it's it's just remember that activated gives more than normal. So and if you come to a good planet where it really where did it put that? It is so intelligent, it knows that there was someone that... Oh, yeah. I think I will have to say good night. My poor dog is sitting with crossed legs. She wanna go out, and so I'll end for today. But I'm back on Sunday, so feel free to pop in and say hi if you can. I'll give her a treat and say that's from Bampan. I will do that, and enjoy your holiday, and have one on me, and I'll say enjoy while you are out there. Especially enjoy the well, she likes treats, so yeah, take care, and enjoy your time out there, and I'm back on Sunday, and then every day until Thursday, so take care, and have a good evening. Bye for now, and thank you for watching, everyone else who was on, and be back on Sunday at 8 o'clock UK time. Bye for now.